Located in the Cascade Range and part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, the active stratovolcano Mount St. Helens in SKAMANIA County, Washington, may look peaceful enough now, but climbers have learned not to be complacent where it is concerned, knowing that at any time its trails may again be closed to them, like they were after the 18th of May 1980. The volcano's most infamous eruption, causing the deaths of 57 people and 7,000 big game animals, was the deadliest volcanic activity ever in the United States. It was also the most economically destructive event of its kind, with the loss of 250 homes, plus the destruction of bridges, roads and railway tracks. An earthquake 2 months earlier had started the seismic activity, leading to a 5.1 magnitude quake on the 18th of May. The massive eruption saw the entire north face of the mountain collapse, and the resulting debris avalanche was the biggest in recorded history. When it was all over, the mountain's summit had been reduced by 400 meters to 2,550 meters. In the years since the 1980 eruption, the mountain has continued to change. It was initially left to return to its natural state, but was reopened to climbers by the National Forest Service in 1987. 7 years later, it was again closed when magma reached the volcano's surface in early October. In March 2005, the mountain spewed out a plume of steam and ash, soaring 11,000 meters into the sky, that could be seen from Seattle. Archaeological surveys point to human settlement around Mount St. Helens for the past 6,500 years and numerous volcanic events. Are we due for an even bigger eruption than the one of May 1980? Only time will tell. This is the balcony of the LORRAINE Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. It was here at 6 on the evening of the 4th of April 1968 that the Baptist minister and civil rights movement leader, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., was shot in the throat.
Boys and white girls and sisters and brothers, I have a dream today.
He was pronounced dead little more than an hour later at St. Joseph Hospital. King is one of the most loved and revered figures in recent American history. In his lifetime and posthumously, he was the recipient of numerous awards and prizes. In 1964, at the age of 35, he became the youngest person ever to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. One of the main reasons King received such recognition was because, like Mahatma Gandhi before him, he espoused the philosophy of non-violent civil disobedience. This sometimes led to conflict with other African American leaders who believed in more direct means of protest. Malcolm X called the 1963 March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom the farce on Washington, when its original focus on the desperate conditions faced by African Americans in the South was altered. King was one of the central figures who capitulated to President Kennedy's desire to make the march less strident in tone. In the end, the march was still a great success, with more than 250,000 attending. As news of King's death spread, there was a wave of riots in some 60 cities across America. On the 9th of April, 5 days after the shooting, President Lyndon B. Johnson declared a national day of mourning. The crowd who attended his funeral on the same day numbered 300,000 and included politicians like future President Richard Nixon and JFK's younger brother, Senator Bobby Kennedy, who would himself be cut down by an assassin's bullet only 2 months and 2 days later. During King's funeral, his close friend Mahalia Jackson sang his favorite hymn, "Take My Hand, Precious Lord," and the eulogy was given by the man himself. A recording was played of his noted drum major sermon from the 4th of February 1968, in which he requested that his honours should not be recalled, but that he had tried to feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and love and serve humanity. King's influence and prestige has only grown in the years following his assassination. Every year on the 3rd Monday of January, close to his birthday on the 15th, America celebrates Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a public holiday.